Hey guys, Deb Acker here, back with another video, and today's video is all about what to do when you're needing closure from someone and you're not getting it, and really how to give yourself closure, right? And I just want to thank you guys so much for everyone who's been tuning in as I've started these. I'm so excited to support you around this information. I love helping people to really heal their abandonment. I know how much impact this can have on every aspect of our life, including our relationships, our jobs, every single thing. And I love that I can support you with this. So I'm just so grateful for you watching, and I'm so grateful to share all of this information that I'm sharing that I know can really help you to create big shifts in your world. And so I really want to dive right in. And the first thing that I really want to talk about is why we need closure, really, and where that's rooted. And so when we are kids, a lot of times what happens is when our parent isn't doing something that we need them to do, right? So when they are physically and or emotionally unavailable, what can happen in those moments is we think we did something wrong, or we could do something different to change that, right? And so much of the time, why we need closure in our present day world, right? In our present day reality, is because we are looking to find out, what did we do wrong? Is there something that we could have done differently that could have changed the outcome of the relationship we were in, right? So first and foremost, notice, is that true for you, right? Like, is at least one piece of why you're needing closure, again, from something because you perceive in some way, maybe it's subconscious, but you perceive in some way, I did something wrong, or there's something that I could have changed that would have made this person stay. Right? And just notice if you can relate to that. I've been there many times myself. I know what that's like. And it's really, really painful, right? Because you're waiting for someone to call that may never call, right? You're waiting for, to hear from someone that may never reach out, right? They may have already moved on, right? And so we have to find those ways to really support ourselves and really love ourselves. So that's first and foremost, really, is to get honest with yourself and really start to identify, okay, really, like, what, is there a reason why I'm needing closure in this moment? And really, why am I needing closure, right? And do I perceive that I did something wrong? And really, if you do perceive that you did something wrong, even though we know it's not true, right? Or it's likely not true, right? If you do perceive that you did something wrong, I recommend honoring that and really just saying it out loud several times until it holds no charge, seeing it leave your body. And then, you can replace it and just fill your body with light. Just see light going into your body, right? And so just literally saying it out loud, setting the intention, this is going to release for me, is going to start to shift the pattern. And really what it's doing, yes, it's shifting the pattern in the present day, but it's also shifting the pattern from when you were a kid, and that moment you made up, with like your parent left, right? Or your parents got divorced where you made it your fault. It's shifting that, right? And so that you can start to let go and give yourself some more space and some more kindness and compassion around that. So that's first and foremost. In the video I did the other day about why, you shouldn't protect yourself from getting hurt, the next part of this I talk about was really around forgiveness, a piece of that, right? And so I really, really recommend the next piece in this really doing some form of a forgiveness process, right? So forgiveness for that person, and also for some forgiveness for yourself. And I walk you through one of the main pieces of how we do forgiveness in that video. So I definitely encourage you to check it out if that's something that you're feeling you need to do. But a lot of times when we can start to bring in that kindness and that compassion and that forgiveness, again, what it does is it starts to release the cords, and that holding on tightly of like, oh my God, I need to have this closure. I need this person to tell me what I did wrong, or I need, this person to apologize, right? That's one way that we start to release that. Once you've done that, and again, it could take several times in doing that, and I go even deeper into this in my book, Living Deeply, right? But once you've done that, another thing that you can do really to create that closure is to close your eyes and really ask yourself, what do you need them to say to you that would help you, again, to release some of that pain, right? Release holding on to needing something from them, right? And so, again, you might need them to say, I'm sorry, and you might need to see them saying, I'm sorry 1,000 times, right? So just literally closing your eyes and I'm sorry for what I did to you. I'm sorry that I didn't call. I'm sorry, that I hurt you. Whatever it is that you need to see them saying it and really take it into your body, right? Allow yourself to really feel it and feel it as truth, right? So just allow it to rewire you, because again, when we can, our bodies really don't know so much time and space in that separation. So even though obviously he's not maybe giving that to you in the physical world, if he's giving it to you, if you can see yourself receiving it energetically, it can have the same effect if you allow it to, right? So again, just notice what you need that person, him or her, to say, right? And then just really take that into your body, allow it to really rewire you, right? And then from there, you're gonna just notice where you're at, right? Are you feeling a little bit lighter? Are you feeling like you've created a little bit more space? You may need to go through the techniques that I mentioned here several times, right? It might not be a one and done, but you may need to go through the techniques several times. And as you do that, you're gonna find a shift occurs. And even though no promises, and don't do this for this reason, but you may even find, because you're releasing some of that attachment to them calling, or you getting what you need to say goodbye, right? You might actually end up hearing from them in some way, right? So again, that's not the purpose of doing this. What the real purpose is, right, to set yourself free, right? So that you can release yourself, so you can move on in your life and actually have a girl or guy that's really worthy of you, right? Not just, some guy who just dropped off the face of the planet. So that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, go ahead and like it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. And then again, if you're seeking more information, if you're looking for further support, you can head to deboraacker.com. And there as well, I also have a complimentary 15-minute catalyst conversation where we can talk about where you are, where you want to be, and how I can support you in getting there. So thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day.